part 18 of my Final Fantasy XIII playthrough. So,
this will be interesting.
When I left you last time, I was just running through the Gapra Whitewood, and I said I would come back just before I finished the Gapra Whitewood, so I'm just at the last stage of the area. This area I'm in, I've actually been running around doing a bit of farming for items called turbojets, and they're dropped by those feral behemoths, one that I just killed there. Because they're good, items for the weapon upgrading, but it's a bit of a faff farming them because you only get one dropped, and you don't always get them dropped, of course. But so I just ran around doing a bit of grind, but I actually think I only picked up about 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, I've got 2. Yeah. I'm just going to move on because I'm getting bored of this area now. So yeah, I've ground this area to death, and I'm just going to go and get to the end of the level. So there's a boss fight coming up at the end of this bit. But first there's a few fights with some Psycom soldiers. Nothing major to talk about in this bit, just except when you're fighting these,
let's get this over with.
Take the marksman out first because he's the weakest, and also because he will put buffs on the watchmen, making the fight a bit more difficult. So yeah, take the marksman out because he goes down quicker, and then these two shouldn't be a huge problem. And then they might drop Phoenix Downs and potions. Potions are useless, but the Phoenix Downs are always handy. Especially just now, since we still don't have a raise spell for any of the medics. This thing takes a while to stagger, and you need to stagger it before you can do any real damage to it, so do the slash and burn paradigm to start with so that the stagger gauge doesn't go down so quickly, and then switch to the dual casting and just spam him with Ravager attacks, and then when he's staggered just switch straight back to slash and burn, and then just lay into it. And it should go down without too much trouble. There we go.
That's how it's done.
And you got nothing from that. Woo! Yeah, fights don't always get items, but especially if you don't finish it with full stars. Well, 5 stars. Another soldier fight, and then just take the marksman out first, and then just take these fuckers out, and it shouldn't be a struggle.
Be ready for the next fight.
Oh, don't you worry, Lightning, I'll be ready for the next fight. Oh, there we go, Phoenix down. This area up here is the last bit before you get to the boss fight. And it's not too difficult to fight. Again, take the marksmen out first.
We can win if we stay focused.
Take the other marksman out.
Keep it up.
and just attack the Velo cycle, which literally translates as bicycle cycle. Anyone who knows any French, Velo is French for a bike, so the Milvus cycle. Yeah, anyway. I didn't make the names up for these enemies, so. There we go. Ooh, digital circuit. Oh, there's no.
I have this feeling something bad's about to happen.
Oh, because we're in a large section.
What's going on?
Right, now just hit your paradigms. A good slash and burn one is good for after you've staggered the boss, and also make sure you've got at least a good couple of paradigms with medics in there, because it's a hard hitter. And if you're really in trouble, use the double dose one. But if you're going to use one with just one person as a medic, use Hope, because he's the better medic, because he's got the stronger magic. And yeah, a paradigm with Hope as a synergist would help as well, just to put a couple of buffs on to protect you. Here we are. Ooh, it's a big giant mechanical onion.
This is it. Operation Nora.
Okay. So when you start this fight, just put Libra on it to make sure the AI will do its best attacks. Switch to...
Good call.
Switch to a synergist. Put a couple of buffs on. Out.
Hang on!
And then this is where the double dose. The double dose paradigm comes in handy. Oh, crap. Ah, yeah, this is one of those enemies that you've got to watch, because they change what they're immune to and what they're vulnerable to every so often. So when that thing absorbs ice, he becomes immune to fire. So obviously spamming with fire spells, and I need to get a medic on. Yeah, it's quite a hard hitter, so you will probably need to be switching paradigms quite a lot in this. So when it becomes immune to water, it becomes vulnerable to thunder. Stagger, just launch. The good thing is it's launched, it can't really do anything. Plus when it lands it does a bit more damage, so just spam it with as much damage as you can during this stage. It's the chance that defeat. Keep on top of the healing as well while you're at it. And then when you've got full health, switch back to the dual casting.
Follow my lead.
Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that one. Ouch!
Time to switch it up.
Spoofing lightning, so when he's immune to lightning, when he's immune to lightning, he becomes vulnerable to water.
Keep up with me, Hope.
And I switch back to dual casting and then spam water attacks. Also a good idea to keep an eye on his stagger gauge, make sure it's not falling too quickly. And if it is falling too quickly, switch to a commando paradigm. But it's gonna go down soon. Oh! Ouch. Heal yourself. I think we'll be okay to... We've lost our buffs, but he's nearly dead, so I think we'll be okay to just concentrate on attacking him. Yep. Now, lightning. Whack him up. There we go. That wasn't too difficult. Yeah, that's... Oh, creature comforts. Nice. The creature comforts shop. I'll tell you about it in a sec. Let's go through this.
Operation Nora, stage 1 complete.
You did well.
So, Creature Comforts is a shop where you can buy the organic material you need to get your weapon multipliers up, and it's handy if you've got spare gil. You can just buy their organic component rather than running around killing enemies, because sometimes killing enemies doesn't always get you the right amount of it takes a while to farm the amount of items that you need to put the ×3 multiplier on, which is the maximum one. So just going into the creature comforts and buying them is always handy. In fact, I'll just quickly show you. Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. Just quickly show you the creature comforts shop. The best item you can buy from there is the sturdy bones. You need 36 of them to put the ×3 multiplier on your weapons, and it's the cheapest one, and plus it gets the highest experience out of all the organic material. So yeah, the sturdy bones are always the best things to go for when you're buying them. In fact, I might just buy a few now, since I've got some money. Oh, I've got enough to max them out. So, and at some point soon you'll get extra items to buy in Lenora's garage, which are much better for upgrading your weapons. But anyway, I'm just going to run to the end of this stage. We'll see the cutscene and then we switch back to Vanille and Saz. And that's it for the Gapra Whitewood. If you have a lot more patience, you can... Oh, the Crystarium's expanded. Let's forgot about that. So might as well do that as well. So just hold down the A button and let it do its thing. And ooh, overwhelm, nice. Yeah, we're going to learn something useful. Of course we are, but what is that thing? Ah, Isuna. Fantastic. That is what she really needs. Well, the party really needs that. Ooh, Thundara. Nice. and water. The Thunderer is a good spell when you're fighting a lot of mechanical enemies, because a lot of mechanical enemies are weak to thunder damage. So that is very handy. And medic. Oh, surprised Hope doesn't learn this sooner. Which, yeah, oh well. So yeah, that's that bit done. So let's just run to the end of this bit. And then you'll see the next area where Lightning and Hope are going to go to. That city over there in the background.
That's it. Hallam Poem.
That's where
Yeah.
you live, right? We'll stop in when we get there.
No. We're the sea now, and no one's there but my dad.
Hope, you need to let him know what happened.
Yes, good idea to save the progress, and this will be a good place to stop this broadcast. So thanks for watching. I'm just going to continue straight on with the next broadcast straight after this, but in the meantime, thanks for watching. See you again the next one.